Good, build it up, build it up. What's going on, everybody? How are you boys doing today? Welcome to Hella Freaking Simple. It's me, your boy, HungrySquid, and today I'm being joined by Fenaqua.
Hello.
Calico Morgan.
Hello.
And Defying Peace.
Hello.
Are you guys ready for today?
Yes.
We are going to be kicking... No. Okay, well, let's turn this off. How do I turn this off? Black screen it? Black screen. There you go. Turn it off. See you guys later. Take it easy. No, we are going to be doing a little bit of an RPG event today under the category of superheroes.
Woo!
Yeah, boy.
Hell yeah.
So our boy, Fenaqua, you actually made us a storyline called Paragons of Virtue.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
So Paragons of Virtue is a superhero world of ours. It's not Marvel, it's not DC, it's a new. So you may not recognize any of the characters, but we are going to learn about them. We're going to meet them. You guys all have your characters.
Mm-hmm.
We've just spent 2 hours-ish making them.
Yeah.
And now we're going to put them to the test here.
So
Before we do that,
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
yeah, before we do that, we want to talk a little bit about the world, kind of introduce you guys to it.
Yes.
Go through my notes here. So I've told you guys that for the viewers, this world that we are about to play in is a world like our own. However, at the dawning of the Industrial Revolution, magic reemerged from along. By the time the automobile was invented, both magic and technology were advancing in step. Major events until the Great Awakening in the early 2010s happened as we would know them. Aliens have visited Earth since the 90s. Most have been peaceful, a few not. Superheroes are relatively common, but needed to fight the advanced threats facing humanity, not the least of which is humanity itself. Heroes and villains have played key roles in all the major wars since World War II. The Great Awakening was a sudden and overwhelming surge of eldritch horrors. Ghastly, terrible, zombie-like creatures. It tore the world as humanity knew it apart. All major cities were in some form devastated. Swaths of the countryside, forests, oceans were turned into impassable ectoplasmic fog. The war against them lasted almost 5 years, only ending with the containment team finally locating the heart of the beast. After the war, much of humanity restructured itself, built, renamed, repopulated. Humans in general care far less about differences now and tend to focus their fear and mistrust on non-human creatures and phenomena. So it is a very much our world plus.
All right.
So I think with that said, we're gonna jump right in.
Okay. Yeah, let's start up with explaining who we are. So
yeah, let's introduce your characters. Let's have Cal.
Okay. My character's name is Henrik Evans. He's a ex-military sniper. He fought in the war against the Eldritch. He was kind of a special forces / government contractor who did a lot of spec ops, but they also kind of had him sort of not just killing the Eldritch, but kind of killing humans too if they were deemed threats. So he was kind of in a morally very gray place in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after the war, he's kind of just going around sort of fighting injustice where he sees it and trying to find his own way of sort of redeeming his past and just trying to find a way where he fits in, where he can use his archery skills to just fight some of the corruption and evil that he sees.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so his power is not so much a power, but it's years of trained, honed skill.
Yeah, he's just a human weapon, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He uses like an old school bow and arrows, and he's just a one big weapon.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Peace. Can you introduce your character?
Yeah, my character is Alexis Swanson. You'd basically describe her as a hero in training. She was given away as a baby to a lady called Erica Swanson, and doesn't really know her origins, but she does know that she's half human and half something else. She has super strength and doesn't have a good control over it or any of her abilities. She's a bit naive, a bit new to this whole thing, so she believes that there's good and evil and no in between. So she's this will be a story of kind of like discovering who she is as a hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Squid, can you introduce your character, please?
Yeah, my name is Gavin Rhodes. People call me the Voidsmith. Essentially, what I am is a blacksmith who makes void weapons. So, like, for example, if I wanted to make an axe, I can make it out of void material. So it's like an absence of light, an absence of mass, an absence of substance. So you can't really tell what it is, but the person that's wielding it knows what it is. So I can create this thing. It's probably because I have access to the void. So I can dip into the void, get material that I need, pull it out, and make it into what whatever circumstance comes up. I'm more of a support role. So fighting is on my list of things I can do, but I'm not necessarily the best at it.
Okay.
Also, real quick, sorry. Way back when, Medutech, which is a company that does superhuman testing and so on and so forth, they were testing on me, so I escaped. So now I'm trying to stay out of the limelight for the most part and stay away from Medutech.
All right. Now that we have those characters and we've met them and said hello, I want you to forget about them for a minute.
Oh, God. Why would you do this to us?
I'll just forget myself.
Yeah. And we're going to take a look at a few years ago. I hope that all showed up to you guys.
No, black screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Good. So 1 year ago from the time that your characters are about to inhabit, the Great Awakening ended. Squid, you still... Okay, good. The Great Awakening ended, and it ended when Containment Team Gamma, which you all just know as the Containment Team, stormed into a heavily fortified area of the Eldritch Horror and took the Heart of the Beast, which is the linchpin of the entire global fight against them. So, let's take a look at who we got here.
I can't really see anything. I get.
You can't yet. You can't yet. I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on that.
So,
Alright, good, cool.
Move that.
is it just
Do
the
the
black
thing.
screen right now?
Yep.
Or-
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Reveal
so-
area. And there we go. So, Peace. You're going to be playing as Captain Scion. You are basically going to do telepathic attacks, psionic attacks. You're going to go after the spirit of the creatures in front of you.
All right.
Squid, you're going to be playing Amazimu. You are strength and toughness.
Oh, hell yeah.
You have massive, massive strength. The way you're going to attack these creatures, floating within their gelatinous form. They're kind of vaguely ectoplasmic jelly shaped,
Okay.
vaguely human. Floating in their head, there's a skull fragment.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be trying to hit that skull fragment.
Oh, I'm gonna break that skull fragment.
And then Cal, you're going to be playing Hatter.
Hey!
So you're a wild mage. So Hatter doesn't know what spell he's going to cast. You can know.
Nice.
So you're just going to cast whatever kind of spells you feel like. He's a very skilled wild mage. Mostly lucky, as wild magic users tend to be. So just whatever spell you want to use, you can use it. You're going to... Basically, energy attacks are going to be good against their form, their gelatinous form. Physical kind of attacks are going to be good against their skull. And as they move, their spirit visibly trails behind them. It looks kind of like they lag, which gives them a very creepy effect. I'll be running Augur here. He's going to be another part of the containment unit. He's a gadget user, so he's going to be like tossing out like electric grenades and shit. I'm just going to have, because these characters are the absolute elite. I just would like everybody to type slash. You can in the chat box. You can just type /R, and then 4DF plus 6.
Wait, what did you just say to me?
All right.
Space or no
Yep.
space?
Space,
Yep.
which means /roll, and then you're going to type 4DF fate dice
4D
plus 6.
The
Plus
space plus 6? Oh, just like
Nope.
that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So basically, Captain Scion has just rolled for telepathy skill.
Mhm.
Amazimu has just rolled for his physique skill.
Okay.
Hatter has rolled for magic, and Augur has rolled for his crafts. So with 8, 5, 6, and 6, nobody is going to be missing in this first room.
Right. Hell yeah.
So the way this is going to work is we're going to go in the order that we were introduced. So it's going to go Scion, Zimu, Hatter, Augur. So basically, you have pretty much free range over this character. Your mission is to get further into this building. You have intel that the heart of the beast is here, and you have to recover or capture it or destroy it at all costs. So,
Okay.
peace. You see in front of you 6 of these eldritch horrors. What would you like to do?
Am I meant to be able to see it, or just a black screen?
Can you not see it?
I can't see it.
Oh,
can't see anything?
zoom out. Zoom out. There's a scroll wheel in your top right of the access
Oh, okay,
screen.
I see.
It's at the very
How do
bottom.
I? Okay, pan. Oh, it's not letting.
If you,
I'm trying to pan.
in the top left, there's a select the icon or the arrow. You can switch to pan view and move that around as well.
All right. It.
What a noob!
There we go.
Get her out of here.
Yeah.
So also while she's figuring out roll here, it doesn't matter about the boxes. You're gonna see, and I can give you a little bit extra vision, just so that way you can kind of see how this works. So the black lines are basically the walls of the zone. This is going to represent basically a ruined office building. There's just like ectoplasm all over the walls. Like it's just run down and just completely and utterly overridden by Eldritch. So just dimly lit, very nasty looking, hasn't been occupied for years by humans. You entered by this single square door behind you, represented by the red boxes.
Okay.
And then further in is going to be the other red. It's like a double door further into the office.
Dumbledore's in this game.
Double doors.
Dumbledore.
It's an off brand.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how close you are. If you're physically move anywhere in a single turn, which is kind of the point of it. So you can attack anywhere within the zone. Do anything you want in that zone. If you want to move to the next zone, that's going to take your action. So in this case, that's represented by shoving open the doors.
Right.
Okay. So, Peace, you ready?
Yes.
All right. What would you like to do?
So I can telekinesis. Can I take control?
What would you like to take control of?
His body.
You cannot take control of the Eldritch body, but you can take control of other physical objects.
Okay.
You can also directly attack their spirits.
Okay.
So if you wanted to do like a
would-
psionic blast at them,
Hell
you
yeah, I
can do
would.
that.
So I'd like to psionic blast the dude. Can I do multiple?
Yes, you can certainly
Okay.
try. If you want to do like you can try and
So
You're breaking up a little
Yeah, I
bit.
want-
fam.
yeah, you can. So if you wanted to do a cone attack, you can do that. Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'd like to attack like the 3 closest dudes to me
Alrighty.
with a psionic blast.
All right.
Just very
So
hesitant
you are
with
going to do that.
ability. Psionic blast.
Yeah. So okay. So you rolled a 6, which means that you basically all of your abilities are going to be a 6, which
Okay.
is phenomenal. So you hit all 3 of them, and just you see their spirit just fade away off of each of them, If I can get into the right layer to mess with them. Great. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, you just see them kind of fade away into nothingness over here. And they are gone. And that is your turn. Then we had Amazimu.
Yeah,
What would you like to do?
walk up and I'm gonna just bam, bam, like show off my pecs, you know, because I'm so strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna just knock 2 of them straight in their skull fragments. Straight up fist. I'm gonna jump up in the air, like 5 feet, and I'm just gonna come straight down and just two fists, right? And just,
So you just kind of come. You just kind of come like right here.
Yep.
You like jump up,
in the
touch the ceiling, and just like bring your fist down right on them, just like
straight down.
Tap them right on the skulls.
On the tap them. Come on, man! I destroy those skull fragments.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You just completely show off.
Powder.
Yeah. You just knock them. You reach right into the. Right through the ectoplasm of the creature itself, and you just knock the skull right out of the creature.
Yeah.
It hits the ground, shatters, and the spirit again just kind of fades away, and the slime itself just oozes onto the ground.
Boom.
Loses all cohesion. Those creatures are dead. That is your turn. Hatter, what would you like to do?
All right. Is there a way I can point on the screen? So
I was looking at that. Let's see. What does that do?
Can you see that?
I saw that. Yeah, what was that?
Okay, Control Z doesn't work though.
Oh, did you do a freehand line?
Yeah, I did a polygon line. It says Control Z undo last point. That doesn't work very well.
There we go, I got it.
Thanks. All right, whatever. But that one
Sure.
that I was pointing to, I'm just gonna wait. So I have spells.
Yes.
That I could basically just make up a spell.
Basically, whatever spell you want. Yeah.
Okay. So he's just going to stand where he is, point right at that thing's weak spot, like with like the finger gun thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just laugh chaotically, and just bam! It's just gonna be like this fire beam right through it and through the wall all the way out this building.
Okay. Yeah. You just get like a line of fire, and it's just can we get a cackle out of you?
Wait, that was
And
your
then bam.
maniacal cackle?
I'm not a maniacal person, my friend.
And then bam, ring of fire right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it goes right through its
to the
skull.
hand.
It goes right through the skull of it. You didn't even need to hit the skull, but it was just like showboating. Yeah, just the spirit again fades away and it's dead. Augur then, his turn. Augur's gonna run up to the doorway, tossing an EMP charge directly into the creature. It just goes it lodges into the creature like right in like where would be like a neck on a person, but it's just kind of like a general like blob shape on the creature. It just goes off, sparks a little bit, and the creature just kind of sizzles to the ground, just like cooking almost from within. The spirit again fades away, and it is gone. You have cleared the first room.
Good job. All right. High fives all around. Beers on me.
Is there anything that you would like to say to each other before you continue on? Any kind of words of encouragement, anything like that? Specifically, Captain Scion, you're the team leader. Is there anything you want to say before you keep?
Hell yeah. Next room.
That's what she says. Just fist pumps into the air.
Yeah.
Great job, guys. Yeah, just great job, guys. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Augur's already here, so Augur's going to be the first. Let's go ahead and show you guys the next room as you enter it. As you enter, it's more of the same, except there is a overhang. So you enter this room. Oops. You enter this room. Actually, have you guys entering? You guys kind of pile in here real quick. Very skillfully. And you see again, you have 5 of these Eldritch horrors. But then above you, there's a balcony, and you see one of the Eldritch lieutenants. This one is a spellcaster. You guys are all you're very experienced in fighting these creatures, so you know exactly what it is by looking at it. It's going to shoot just psychic waves at you. So, whereas these creatures are going to try and attack, and they're going to get that turn now before you guys attack, actually. This one up here is going to, in fact, roll. He's going to attack Augur with one of these psychic beams. So he is going to roll a magic attack. He's going to get a +2 to that. And then, so he gets a 3. And Augur is just going to dodge out of the way. He's going to just do a combat roll over here. It's going to hit the wall and kind of fizzle. Doesn't do anything against any kind of inorganic matter. But if that had hit him, oh boy.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, yep. So then these ones kind of come up here. These first 3 kind of move up to you guys. They're each going to do an attack on you. And then these 2 over here just kind of take up a defensive posture. So each of you, I would like to roll. Actually, you don't even need to roll. We're going to keep just using your same rolls. They all swipe at you. You all just kind of dodge out of the way. You're used to their attacks. They're not intelligent creatures. They all have the same attack patterns. So you're used to it. In fact, Augur is going to go ahead and help out Captain Scion over here because he got a special fancy roll. And he's going to toss another grenade into this creature here and just completely eviscerate it. And it is your turn again. So Captain Scion, what would you like?
So, I think. So can she reach the duty upstairs?
Yes, she could absolutely do that.
Okay. Could she do another psionic blast to kind of?
Is she
knock
going to
him
do a cone attack or just a single, like, take this guy out now?
Single, take this guy out now. Get
Okay.
over with right now.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and try and resist with will. But he's probably not going to do very well here. No, he definitely does not. He takes, so basically what we're doing here is Captain Scion just attacked, and she's such a badass, she already rolled. She got a, what would he say, 6, right?
Yep.
She got a 6, so this guy tried to defend with his will to block this mental energy from bothering him. And he only got a 2, so he took 4 shifts of damage. Basically, 6 minus 2 is 4, right? So he doesn't have enough strength, enough stress or consequences to take that hit. So this guy is taken out of the fight. So unlike the other lesser minions, this one is like almost more of a zombie. He's a possessed lieutenant. So the body falls over, and then you see it kind of stand there for a minute, and then it too fades away.
Okay.
So you've killed that creature, and that threat is taken care of. Amazima, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna hook my buddy up here to the left of me. I know that he's got some ranged attacks, so I'm gonna go straight for these 2 guys in front of me. Same thing, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run to the wall on the right and kind of like, you know how like wrestlers bounce off the wall or bounce off the
rails?
Yeah, the rails,
Yeah.
and then they bounce forward and they dash through. That's what I want to do. I want to use the wall, push off of it, and dash through those guys.
Okay, so you kind of do like this ninja thing where you just jump to the wall, like land feet first, like hang there for like a half second, and then just like spring forward.
Yes.
Like, so you just like end up here for like a half second, and then just like bam, and you end up right next to Augur. You
Yep.
go right through them.
Yep.
You got ectoplasm on you, but like it doesn't even matter because you just took these 2 out, and you're just ultimate styling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent. Hatter, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do like a frost wind attack. Just really cold, like blizzard attack. It's like a big wide cone that's probably
Right.
gonna hit like the 3 in front of me, sort of.
Okay, I got you.
Just like blasting this like really sub-zero air at them, in the hopes that they like just shatter into nothing.
So it's kind of just like right here.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. This one manages to kind of skirt the edge of it and get over here, giving up its position. But the blast definitely goes up to the top, and they just freeze solid. Can I give them like a color? Yeah, sure, that works. They're dead, but they're basically statues. Yeah, perfect. Augur then is going to. He's gonna look over at Amazima, just like, seriously, you just did that, like, and then just shake his head before he takes out from his back pocket. It looks like a tiny little pistol or something, but then he takes out from another pocket something much larger, and it looks almost more like a rocket. He just like plugs it into the barrel, points it at the two eldritch in front of him, and pulls the trigger. And it is in fact a rocket that just shoots through both of them, kind of ends up behind them before it shoots out electrical net behind it, which drags both the creatures over this way, where they hit it causes an explosion over here, which envelops these two guys, and they die in a very flashy manner.
Hatter likes this.
Zion just kind of like pinches the bridge of her nose, like, why is this necessary? Such a waste of resources.
And my guy just got a big ass smile on his face, like, yeah, more.
Augur's gonna like stick out his fist, like, and just look over at him again, but like this time, like, I know how it is. Just like waiting for that fist bump.
Bam, I got you.
All right. So you've cleared this room, and as far as you can, the balcony is clear. You can't see much further. You can't see any further than what you can see right now. And there's no clear way to get up there other than like, you know, superhuman means, like of like crazy jumps or climbs or something like that. What would you like to do now?
I think we're all
Let's
looking
have
at
some tea.
tea. Go back into the room before. Just call it a day.
Yeah.
No. I think we look at Scion. We look at Cat Scion. She's our go-to.
Yeah. So what's on the doors on the left?
So the doors on the left are they look to be exactly the same as the doors you just passed through. Just standard office doors. There's no windows or anything through it. It just seems like it leads into another section of the building, of like the office.
Okay. Can anyone leap?
Augur could probably get up there.
And does anyone have any rope?
I got all sorts of stuff in my hat.
Hell yeah. So
Right.
Augur, get your ass up there. Pull us up.
I think I'll do
All
one of
right.
those, like, put my hands down, right? Like,
Yeah, Amazimo could definitely get up there himself too.
and I'll get his foot and I'll push him up.
You just
know what
toss
I
him
mean?
up there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
whoop.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
All right. So yeah, you give out. Yeah, you hop him up there. You probably hop up here too, Amazimu. And then Hatter pulls some magic rope out, and you guys just like climb it. It's just like nobody's even holding it. It's just like floating there, like one of those magic snakes, you know, that you get from the baskets or whatever.
Yeah, there's faint Arabian music in the background.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So yeah, you guys come up here, and you see. You can now see the entirety of the building. So let's just go ahead and show you that.
Oh. So there were stairs on the left.
Yeah, all right, so this is what you see. You can see this crystal here. There are two more, looking down, you can see that there are two more lieutenants. These ones are physical. They look very bloated. Like I said, they're more like zombies. So they're big, they're burly, they're bloated looking. They are clearly not going to cast any spells at you. They want to get up close and personal, and they can see you now.
Oh, great.
You guys do have the first actions here.
Okay.
So you are in this other zone. To get into the zone they're currently in is going to cost you an action. So you cannot. Actually, I'd say Hatter, if you want to use like a ranged spell against one of them, you could probably attack one. Scion, same for you.
But
The
it's
rest, the
same
other
for
two are gonna have
them,
to get
right?
closer.
Like they can get into our zone, but they can't attack us in the same turn.
Maybe.
Oh, great.
So Scion, she wants to use her telepathic ability,
Okay.
to kind of, with her mind, reach into the dude on the right, reach in and grab his spirit and try and detach it from his
Okay.
body and just remove him from.
You're thinking of this one here, right there.
No, the one, the blue guy
This one.
behind us.
Oh, these ones are dead. I mean, you can
They're
try,
dead?
but you don't
Okay,
see
yeah,
the.
okay.
yeah.
I'm looking at the right one now. Okay, but yeah, the red guy.
You're gonna have to be more color specific.
Colorblind.
The dude. Yeah,
That
that
one.
dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
idiot. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, so you're gonna reach in and just pull the spirit right out of him.
Yeah, and just like
Okay.
pulling it against the wall.
Okay, yeah, you do that. The zombie form collapses. However, this guy just kind of pops out, and he's a regular minion at this point. This one is just kind of, yeah, we'll do that one. He's not active right now. He's just a body, as far as anyone else is concerned. Okay.
Okay.
Amazima.
I have like really big forearms, and I can throw things pretty far.
You can.
So
you
I'm
can.
thinking I'm looking at Augur, and I'm gonna ask for one of his grenades, and I want to throw a grenade right there.
That's not where I thought that was going.
I was on the same page as you, Chad.
I'm not gonna throw Augur in there. No, I was just
Hop
gonna
on,
throw one
buddy.
of his grenades.
Yeah, Augur is going to help him out, and in fact, you're going to do a teamwork attack here.
Okay.
So you're definitely going to do that. In fact, he's going to give you a special grenade where it's going to home in. So it's going to it's not actually going to go where you're aiming for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go basically like, it's going to like sail over here and just like zip through these two, hit them right in the skulls, and then bounce like kind of over here before going off. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of these marks now before I confuse myself. So these first two do die. They're just gone. It kind of misses this guy, but he accidentally staggers in front of it. So when it goes off, he also does get exploded. It's not an actual explosion. It's more like an arc lightning kind of deal where it's just like zaps of electricity everywhere, just like fries the gelatinous form of them, causing your spirit to dissipate. This one is burned. I'm shaking around, like you can see it. That's not how that works. That one's burned, but doesn't seem to be otherwise affected.
All right.
So then we had Hatter up, I believe.
Yep. That one that's burned but not affected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast some chaos magic on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a chaos spell that just invokes utter madness.
Okay.
Whoa.
Just crazy, chaotic elemental energy is just gonna swirl around him.
Yes. Yeah.
All right,
he'll
yep.
literally lose
Auntie
it.
Am is flying around in her broomstick.
Yeah, just all sorts of craziness. The creature falls. The spirit, you can see the spirit in between the flashes of just crazy chaotic energy. You can see the spirit come out. There's a gelatinous form that is then there. Before that too, it's just completely eviscerated by this crazy spell. All right, you have one more. Augur's going to use a stunt. It's going to be a jetpack stunt where he's just going to go, boop, go right there, and he's going to go ahead and shoot not shoot, but he's going to go ahead and blast the last Eldritch with his jetpacks as he flies in, which will melt the form, causing the spirit to dissipate.
Sick.
You guys have cleared the area as far as you can tell, seeing in front of you what is clearly the heart of the beast. You guys all kind of come down here. What do you do?
Scion.
So I will tell you that you have a crate. Augur has been holding a crate. It's made specifically to contain the energies and the communications of the heart of the beast.
Okay. So can we pick it up?
You can.
So yeah, we should just put it in. the
Okay.
box?
Augur's going to go up and try and pick it up then if nobody else is going to do anything.
Wait,
Hatter's
should we
holding back.
investigate it?
Do you want to use investigate?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Make sure there's no trap.
Alright. I'll just go ahead and roll it for you then.
Okay.
I can't fingers.
You can't finger, so that's
Yeah,
bad.
fingers. All right. You get a 3. You do not see anything out of the ordinary. You can vaguely tell that this is the item you're looking for. You hear mentally, you can sense just the the primal call. Just it's just pain, anger, hatred, very, very negative emotions just wafting off of it.
Okay.
All right, so Augur's gonna go ahead and pick it up. He picks it up, looks at it, and then he looks at you guys. Can you all please roll? You're gonna be rolling physique. So Amazimu, you're gonna roll plus 4. Everyone else gonna roll plus 2.
How do I do that? DF plus 4?
Slash roll. Yep.
Ooh.
You got a
So-
5, okay.
Slash.
Slash R space 4DF plus, and you guys are gonna do plus 2. Or except for Squid, who's gonna do plus 4.
Oh.
7. All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Cat.
Peace.
Hello.
You are effectively charmed.
Hell yeah.
Augur is he has pressed a button
Mhm.
that has done something to you. You are now, you feel just from inside you creatures, like just something sweep over you and you're not in control. Cal, you are playing Hatter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you are not controlled, but you can't move. And then Amazimu, you feel this thing coming through you, but you're just like, what is that? Come on, get off me. What's going on? You don't tell anything is exactly going on right now until you look over and see Scion looking directly at you.
Okay.
And then you look at Augur, and he is smirking. He drops the heart of the beast into the box, closes it, and starts to walk away. Captain Scion?
I ain't having that.
Okay, it doesn't matter because Captain Scion is just going to completely knock you out.
Oh, okay.
She hits you with a mental blast like you have never felt before in your life. You're out before you even know what's happening. Hatter, you're just watching this go on. You can't move. Your eyes just kind of dart around like you're not sure what's happening exactly. Right before Augur leaves, however, a blast kind of comes out from Captain Scion. You know that it's her. Like you felt her energy before, grind. And it's just she's just used her absolute mental power to overwhelm whatever was going on within her. She turns, she walks around you, Hatter, knowing that you're clearly unable to move. Staggers is more like it. This has taken quite a toll on. She staggers around and looks at Augur and says, "Peace."
And what did you do to me? What have you done?
I did what I had to do. From this day on, I'm not just your lackey. I'm the man who took control. He presses another button, and just his armor just seems to explode outwards. You've seen this before. It's a reactive system that he has for defense. It basically just explodes the area around him in this like crazy concussion detonation, just knocking everything and anyone back. That's the last thing you all see before you wake up in a hospital.
Damn.
And that is how the Great Awakening War was won.
Was one?
Oh.
Yes. So let's get you guys back over
Wait a
here.
minute, I am so confused now.
No, I gotcha.
I thought I was on the same page, and then now I'm just gone.
I see what you did later.
So basically what happened was the world was at war for 5 years. For 5 years, people were struggling. You know, it went from just kind of normal, you know, modern life to all of a sudden these creatures, which you guys made look absolutely easy to destroy,
Uh-huh.
they terrorized the entire world, and any living creature on it. It was only after the Containment Team Alpha located the heart of the beast that you guys have had just found and recovered that there was any hope. There was no hope before that. When they found that, they gave their lives for just the information that it existed. And then Captain Scion and her team went in and recovered it. As far as the world knows, Captain Scion is the one who saved the world. The heart of the beast is locked away in some military complex somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Those three heroes, and as the world knows him now, Emperor Augur,
Oh shit.
are the only ones, aside from a very select in the government, who know what actually happened. People know that Augur turned bad. He took control of a small outpost in the middle of the Caribbean, and he runs a criminal empire from there. But the rest of the containment team are the world's greatest heroes. Containment Team Gamma is simply just the containment team.